The final example that we have to look at is this trig identity type thing. So normally I would try to pull it out of you, but we're running out of time and I don't want to keep you over. So remember how earlier we were talking about multiplying top and bottom by the conjugate? We're going to do the same thing over here. So the conjugate is going to be 1 plus cosine theta, 1 plus cosine theta, like that. Okay. So now we got to distribute. So when we distribute, we're going to get the limit as theta goes to 0. You're going to get 1 minus cosine squared theta divided by theta times 1 plus cosine theta, like this. Okay. So, so does anyone recognize what this is in terms of a trig identity? What's 1 minus cosine squared theta? Maybe you forgot. This is cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta is equal to 1. That means that sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cosine squared theta. So this is going to become the limit as theta goes to 0, sine squared theta over theta times 1 plus cosine of theta. That's right, Sharon. I'm going to keep you over a couple minutes. I'm sorry. If you have to go, just go. I don't mind. I'll post these class notes to Canvas. I'm so close to finishing. So just watch the video or look at the class notes. We're going to split that sine squared into sine times sine of theta. And we're going to have a sine of theta over theta here. And we're going to have a 1 plus cosine of theta like this. Okay. So I don't know if you remember, but when we did section 1.5, we looked at the limit as x goes to 0 of sine x over x. We saw that went to 1. So that means that this guy, this part here goes to 1. So this becomes the limit as theta goes to 0, sine theta over theta times the limit as theta goes to 0, sine theta over 1 plus cosine of theta. So this part here is going to go to 1. So you're ending up with just figuring out what this guy is. When you plug in a 0, this is going to give you 0 over 2. So you got 1 times 0, that's going to give you 0. And that's going to be the answer.